Nazlee, Dato. Welcome once again to back to our line.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you, Mikhail? And thank you for giving me another chance to talk to our audience this evening. I know it's a bit late and tired, and then all of us just came back from work. And today we talk about free radicals. And I think
Yeah,
that's going
yeah,
to be something interesting that we can discuss and understand, and why
yeah.
things
Free
need to
radicals, I
happen.
think. Yeah, free radicals. I think is a word which sounds very familiar, but for most of us, I mean, for layman people like us, right? It is like a very very novel stuff.
Yeah,
What exactly is free radical, and
yeah,
how do we
yeah. It's
get
not.
free radicals? Is
If,
it
if you
bad?
translate, if you translate in Malay,
Yeah,
free means percuma kan. Actually, it's not percuma
yeah.
lah. It's not free. In a word, it says free radicals. I mean radical bebas. That's language we use in chemistry.
Yep.
Uh, but we
But
don't
what
want to kill
exactly
too
is free
much of time.
radicals?
We just want people to understand a little bit about the concept. And I hope this evening we go slow a little bit and talk a little bit about free radicals. At the end of the day, it's about understanding. And if you understand it better, then it helps. And I think we can then see how can we improve our health by avoiding these free radicals.
Exactly.
Yep.
Now, so
So
yeah, we
yeah,
we 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 like I said, we always hear about free radicals, like especially in the last like 10, 15 years, right? We always hear about. But what exactly is free radicals, and how do we get them? Do we have a way to prevent from getting free radicals to from harming our body, or how?
okay. God is so kind. I mean, there's two component here. You got free radicals. Of course, your body will produce free radicals because you're stressed and your exposures to the environment, and if you have a bad habit of smoking, you gotta
Yeah.
you change a little bit about the chemicals inside your body, and so you have to counter these free radicals with antioxidants. That's what we
Mm.
keep emphasizing, or take a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables, because it contains antioxidant. But in today's life, living in the city, we don't have time to grow
Very
vegetables
hard.
in our backyard.
Very very hard.
And then trying to buy vegetables, or you are sitting, especially now in your office, having
Yeah.
lunch, buying from Grabs. So I think then you have to find a way to get this component of antioxidants from probably supplements. So tonight we
Even
talk.
though when we say we want to eat vegetable fruits and vegetables, but how most of the fruits and vegetables that we take contains a lot of pesticides and
Yeah,
and
that's
and
one issue.
herbicides and all these things.
Which
I think
contribute to
it's
free radicals.
exactly. I think it's
Exposure,
very hard,
exposure to
if not
chemicals. Yeah,
if not
exposure
impossible to
to
run
harsh
away.
chemicals. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a danger, and one of the
Yeah.
aspect of free radicals that I'm quite concerned is cancer. It's
Yeah.
prevalent. Yeah,
Mm,
cancer is basically caused by free radicals that altered
mm,
our DNA,
mm.
and once our DNA altered, that means the cell is going basically off tangent. The cell
Yeah.
should die, but it's refused to die because something the gene was altered, and so this is the fear that we have. And
It
I
sounds
think
dangerous enough. It sounds
it
dangerous
is. It
enough.
is. So
With I mean free radicals being the precursor to cancer, to aging, to us, to our skin issues, and all these things. Dato, I'm gonna give the floor to you to tell us about a bit about what free radicals are. How
okay,
are we going to
all right,
counter it if
yeah,
possible, if ever, even possible?
yeah, okay.
The floor is yours, Dato.
So let's. Okay, should I share the slides? So you can. Okay, good. All right. Assalamualaikum and very good evening and hello, hello. So I hope tonight we go slow a little bit. Talk about free radicals, how it affects our body, and I think most importantly, trying to understand the subject and what do we take to improve ourselves in terms of health. and reducing the free radicals in our body. So what are free radicals? So this is a little bit of chemistry. It's about the chemicals or the atoms. The atoms is the smallest unit basically on the chemical side, and around it they have electrons. So if you remember your chemistry, you got your electrons orbiting the atoms. Unfortunately, one of the electron may be dislodged or out because of the reaction. It depends on the type of reaction, and because of that, this chemical becomes a hungry chemical. It loses one of the electron, and then it's searching for its pair. And so searching for its pairs, then it can cause damages because it starts interfering with the normal reaction in our body. So that is what we call the free radicals. So in bahasa we call it radical bebas, because dia bebas lah, dia pergi in all our part of the body, and it can happen in a very short time because of exposure to many things, including stress. So when we are stressed, it creates a reaction in our body in terms of biochemistry reaction, and we tend to lose one of the electron in this chemical, and sometimes oxygen being split and lost the electron, so it's now become a hungry oxygen. So because of that, it causes and interfere, and sometimes our DNA is altered because of this issue. Now, what causes free radicals? So these are some of the issues that can cause this development of free radicals in our body. Of course, drinking alcohol, it will affect your liver, and because of that, your liver is not functioning properly, and then because of that, it will then alter some of the component in your body and creates free radicals. Exposure to radiation, obviously, is very notorious that exposure to radiation will cause free radicals. Taking some medication can also cause that, and cigarette smoking, poor diet, environmental pollutants, and as what Mikhail was talking about, nowadays vegetables full of pesticides, that can also cause issues, free radicals. And we know also some viruses. So for example, human papilloma virus. We know that human papilloma virus can alter our DNA and cause cancer. And because of how it reacts, then it can cause the free radicals and cause cancer in our body. So this is one of the example. And so we are exposed every day to this material. Sometimes you don't smoke, but because your exposure as a secondary smoker, because of the smoke from other people, that can also cause these free radicals to form. So these are the issues that we are dealing with. And as you can see, the lifespan is only a fraction of a second, but during that time, it can cause a big damage to our DNA, and sometimes resulting in mutations that can lead to cancer. This is the fear that we have on board. So the kind of diseases that can be caused by free radicals, of course, aging is one, cancer, heart attack, retinal damage, liver injury, asthma, arthritis, and these are all because of the exposures to various kinds of issues, stress, pesticides, radiation, and this can cause a lot of diseases in our body. And free radicals can also damage our skin. So as we age, it's also caused by free radicals. And so we need to find a way to improve this. So one of the ways, of course, we're going to talk about antioxidants that will help to provide that electron back to the free radicals so that the free radicals become stable. And so in this talk today, we talk about some of our bioactive compounds that may help us to improve our health by reducing the free radicals and then damages done by these free radicals. So 5 things you need to know about free radicals. The free radicals wants balance. So it lost the electron. So he has to find that electron. So he needs to find a replacement. So if there isn't an antioxidant present to restore balance, then it will cause damages around the cells, and it can then cause a process called oxidation. And free radicals are very harmful and start to steal healthy cells' electrons to restore balance. But doing that, they will damage your healthy cells. And this can cause negative and destructive chain reaction. And it can be very harmful for people with certain skin conditions. And free radicals can accelerate skin aging. So, as you know, exposure to pollutants can accelerate the damage to the skin and cause the cell death and natural parts of life. And the presence of free radicals can accelerate this process. And these free radicals are everywhere. And we are exposing to these free radicals every day. Alcohol, tobacco, chemicals, sun radiation. But what we need is actually something that can balance it. So we're going to use antioxidants. Yeah. So Mikhail, so tonight we talk about some antioxidants from our natural resources, but how can we make it into much easier and palatable things to take every day so that it can reduce the free radicals to ourselves and improve our life. So these are the things that we're gonna talk tonight, and I hope this explanation a little bit about free radicals will get your understanding better. And of course, in our body there are thousands of reactions, and it's very difficult to pinpoint where, but by taking antioxidants in general, we hope it will restore the balance and help us to reduce the harmful effects of these free radicals to our body. So that's the whole objective. So in terms of antioxidants, we talk about protection to our body, and as you can see from my slides, there are so many things that producing antioxidants. So as I mentioned, God is so kind. We have a balancing act here. You talk about carrots, you talk about berries, you talk about cilantro, and quite a number of things that can help you in terms of improving the balance by taking a lot of antioxidants. Some people say you should take good food, but as I said, living in the city and then source of food also difficult to get. Yeah, Mikhail, yeah, very hard to get. So we have to find a solution to this, and to ensure that you always have some antioxidants in your body. And so these are some things that in the modern life we have to take some supplements. So antioxidants, in a simple term, is the molecules that will fight free radicals in your body and are very essential to all the living things. Your body generates some of the antioxidants, for example, glutathione, but we can't produce a lot of it, so we have to take it from the plants and animals, and then we can have the balance against free radicals. And so antioxidants are found in all whole foods of plants and animals. And if you take adequate amount of antioxidant, then you can probably slow the aging process. So this is what we hope, Mikhail. So in fact, every day I have to take quite a bit of supplement, including what OMNI has produced, this Grapeseed Plus. So this is very interesting to me. Some, if you were to read some website, they will say, oh, don't take too much of antioxidant, that will also cause problem. So to me, yes, that's true, but that means you don't have to take too many things. You just take Grapeseed Plus. I think that's sufficient for you to be able to balance the free radicals in your body. So
Dato, I think it's right. I think for you or for me or for our friends and members online today, right? I mean, especially for you and me, lah. Two of us, we've known for quite quite a number of years. We're not getting any younger, and like you said,
Yep.
living in the city. I mean, hustle and bustle of the city life is not easy. Although you and I, we don't smoke, we don't drink, but there are other things. There are other things that keep attacking us from external, right, all the time,
The
including,
work
like you said,
stress, and
work
then stuck in
stress,
the jam
and then the
on the
secondhand
road.
smoke. Secondhand
Yeah,
smoke. This is what I hate, really hate.
yeah,
All right,
yeah,
secondhand smoke,
yeah.
and all those things that we cannot control, like you say, stress lah, UV radiation, all these things will pile on the pressure onto our cells. And from what I heard from you just now, all these free radicals they don't have it's not big, it's happening on a cellular level. Some problems that is occurring in our body, right, on a level that we cannot see.
Mhm,
That
mhm.
is quite dahsyat, to me.
Yeah. For example, you don't have enough sleep. That means
Yeah,
you're stressed out. Then your
yeah,
body starts to get a lot of free radicals. Now, if you don't find a solution to this, eventually you will age much faster, and the free
exactly,
radicals can also be dangerous, and then you get quite a number of types of diseases. Then
exactly.
comorbidity can comes in, and then you have two or three more like diabetics, high blood pressure,
Yeah,
and it causes a lot of problems. So
yeah,
these are the issues at hand, and especially nowadays with the COVID-19,
mm,
I think it's very stressful. With
yeah,
the vaccination, also it all depends on how your body strength.
reacts.
Some
Yeah, exactly.
people may not be strong enough. They still get, even though being vaccinated, but they still get
Yeah,
COVID-19 to a level that is also dangerous. So it all depends on the body. So if you were to take some defensive strategy by
measures.
taking some
Yeah,
antioxidant,
yeah,
that would definitely help. And of course, we talked a little bit about stress in the other day, and talk about the Eva cream, and then we talk about this the olive leaf
aqua
extract.
olive.
So
Yes, yeah,
to me, it's very
exactly.
exciting. I mean, we go back to nature, but in a way, we use science, and we come back to a form that we say much easier to take and to get your body to react on it. So I think
Yeah.
this is the way to go.
Speaking of
Sometimes
speaking
you
of
will think,
speaking of
yeah,
protecting, sorry, speaking of
yeah,
protecting our
go
own
ahead.
body, so was about to ask you what are some measures that we can take. I mean, Takira living in a city or in a rural area, what are some measures that you could share with us that we could do or eat in order to reduce the amount of free radicals or to protect ourselves from all these harmful substances?
Yeah, some foods. Okay, obviously the most important part on in combating the free radicals is the food that we take, or the supplements that we take. So it all depends. And so, as from my slides, you may heard the word ORAC, or what they call oxygen radical absorbance capacity, was created by scientists from the National Institute on Aging and the United States Department of Agriculture. And so they're trying to measure the antioxidant content of some food. And so ideally, let's say if you can eat fresh foods or fresh vegetables every day, that would be fantastic. But this is a dream today for people like us. And so we have to find a way to go back to this component, and we get somebody else to help us to extract the compound or antioxidants from the superfood and make it available. And as I also always say, there's also some issue about the quality of the material and so on and so forth.
Mm,
So at least
yeah,
what OMNI has come up with compounds that is having some patterns and how they extract the material, and basically they've got some comparison in terms of ORAC values and the solution they provide in terms of getting the antioxidant to a level that our body can enjoy, removing of the free radicals. At least if you take it every day, you are talking to yourself, you say that I'm taking this to improve my body, to remove the free radicals, and
Yep.
so that I can cope up with life, and the chances or the risk of getting cancer or any other types of diseases will be lesser. And
Yeah.
so I think this is going to be the way forward. For me, I'm taking it every day, and I at least I know I
I'm
have
taking every day as well.
initiative. No, I mean, you have to take some initiative.
Exactly.
If you don't do that, you're exposing yourself, and eventually it will give away. You got too much of
Yeah.
free radicals in the body, and it will give away. So we know that. So we need to do something. So the best methodology probably is to get some supplements. So this is the way to
Mm.
go. I think we talk a little bit about the antioxidants that we have from grapeseed extract.
Yeah.
I believe grape has quite a number of things. We use it also part of the Eva cream. Am I right? Yeah, Mikhail, right?
Yeah.
So
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
and then it's high purity, easily absorbable.
Mm.
He has some multiple antioxidants, just like olive. Uh, it has also quite a number of antioxidants, perfect for beauty care, and most importantly, it's safe. And so we talk about oxyphytes. It's a patented uh, antioxidant and to the highest antioxidant formulation. The whole reason why OMNI call it Grapeseed Plus because it not only actually has these grape seeds, but it has quite a number of compound, lyconate, which is lycopene from tomato extracts, acai berry extracts. Kamu kamu is actually a fruit from the Amazons, which
Yeah.
is very interesting.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
imagine, kalau kata kita nak tanam kamu-kamu, I don't think we will gonna grow in our backyard.
tak
So
mungkin lah dekat Malaysia ni. Tak
yeah,
mungkin.
even so, even
Susah
great,
sangat.
Yeah. So another way of doing this, I think, we have to get into what we call the best science of a supplement science, or we call it the bioactive compound. So we have to do the extraction process and get it into capsules. And the best part about this Omni Grapeseed Plus, it has about 5 different kind of extracts and 4 patented extracts from oxyphytes, the grape leaf, the camu camu extracts, and of course the lyconate, which is a lycopene. So this is something that at least kita ada ikhtiar, we have some sort of initiative to try
Yep.
to reduce the free radicals in our body by just taking. How do we take this, Mikhail? Maybe you can share this with.
So senang je, like I told you last time, right? What I do every day is I take 2 capsules in the morning before I go to work, right? Just take it with water, right? And then before I sleep, I'll take another 2 capsules because what I face in life actually every day, and apart from anxiety and pressure and stress, we get a lot of attacks from outside, especially like myself. I'm meeting a lot of people every single day, right? So do take this precaution to protect ourselves. So what do I do actually? My regime every day, morning and evening. Okay, so
Okay.
I apply Eva cream, and then what I do is 2 capsules of Grapeseed Plus, and then 10 ml, just 10 ml of our aqua olive every single morning and evening. That's what I do. And for my kid, because he goes back to school right now every single day. So what I do to protect him now that we have yet to be able to help let him administer the COVID vaccine, right? Not for a young kid like himself. So apart from all the PPE that he can wear, the mask and all these things, right? So we also let him have one capsule a day, just 1 capsule a day for my kid who is 6 years old, and half a cap, just 5 ml of the aqua olive,
Olive extract.
just to have him prepared, to have him let him have a better immune system to protect himself, just in case anything attacks, right? That's what I do.
So, Mikhail, how old are you?
Segan lah nak cakap. I'm 40 odd years old.
So, tak ada wrinkles lagi,
Tak ada, tak ada. I
That's
mean, friends
that's a
who,
kind of
I mean,
testimonial, you know.
yeah,
Some people
some
40 over
friends
are the
will be
wrinkles.
think,
So
yeah, some friends will
people
be
out
thinking
there,
I'm like
look at
28.
look at our face in the mirror. If you have some wrinkles, take more of the Omni Grapeseed,
Yeah,
please.
exactly. Now, though, before we go on, there's one question posted by Puan Maya Firdaus. Puan Maya
Uh-huh.
asked whether Dato, can free radicals also affect a person's emosi, like anxiety attack?
Okay, what will happen? Because of the emotion or the anxiety attack, it creates the free radicals. Not that free radicals created the
Or
emotion,
another
but
way around?
because of the emotions and the anxiety, it creates the free radicals. So
So
that is the
another way
issue.
around.
Once that happen, then it gets into more problem. Then you get
Yeah.
kind of other types of diseases because of this.
And it
Uh,
compounds,
and
right? Because
and it can still cause more anxiety attack
yeah,
because of the imbalance, and
so
so
compound
that's
and
it.
keep compounding. Oh my
Right?
god.
Compounding. It's compounding. So that is the issue at hand. And so you have to as
So
what
so
we were talking about
so Puan
our
Maya, kalau lokong stres kalau you punya lokong stres ke apa, bagi dia makan. Grapeseed
it goes
extract.
like this. When you are stressed, you know
Jangan
you
bagi
will
dia
create
stres.
more free radicals. Take the Omni Grapeseed Plus. At least it will balance out. Because
Exactly.
when you stress and then you got more of this anxiety attack, you get more wrinkles.
Okay, tak kisah siapa stres lah.
Yeah,
Puan Maya
yeah,
you sendiri
yeah.
stres ataupun
The
lokong
whole
stres,
reason is
mana-mana
because of yeah,
suruh dia makan
yeah,
Grapeseed jangan stres,
yeah.
jangan stres.
And the good thing
Jangan ada free
about this
radicals.
grapeseed extract, then because of Kamu
Exactly.
Kamu extract has a lot of vitamin C, right? So
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about taking vitamin C. You just take the Omni Grapeseed Plus. I think it has one of the most high level of vitamin C's available.
Yeah,
So
speaking of
yeah,
kamu, Dato', I know you've been studying into bioactive compounds for the last many years. So
yeah.
I know that you study very deeply into all these active ingredients inside all these supplements, right?
Mm-hmm.
Based on your experience, tell us a bit about what you think of the ingredients that Omni has chosen to form the Omni Grapeseed Plus.
Yeah, I think in a way they are taking the best effort on selecting the best superfood to be able to present it in a form that is easier for us to take. For example, now Mikhail takes 2 capsules in the morning, 2 capsules in the evening. And that, if you look at the compound that is available in that capsules, it's awesome. I mean, we have no time to take all the 5 and going to the supermarket and trying to buy. And in fact, you have to take a lot in order to get to the level of the concentration that is available in the capsule. And so, most importantly, I think with the kind of different kinds of, let's say, flavonoid, some we have what we call anthocyanin because of the color. It's a flavonoid. It also be part of antioxidants. So it has its own role in reducing the free radicals because free radicals is many kinds of chemicals that is losing its electron. So and in fact different parts of our body. So we need to combat them with different ways. And so what Omni Grapeseed Plus is presenting is that you have a number of different types of antioxidants and they act differently. And so at the end of the day, it's reducing the level of all the free radicals in your body. So that's it's all about. So if you look at the composition and distribution of polyphenols in grapeseed, from the skin, from the seed, from the flesh, I think it has what we call oligoproanthocyanidin,
OPC.
also known as OPC. Yeah?
Yeah.
And it's been used in Europe for centuries and been recognized as cell nutrient in the United States with a big capacity and 20 times more than vitamin C and 50 times more than vitamin E. So that's grapeseed. And then this compound was specially extracted in a way that they have the high ORAC value. And from the clinical trials, it confirmed the effective increase in ORAC content in plasma up to 32%. So what I'm trying to say here, when you look at some product, you say grapeseed extract. Well, it all depends on how they extract the extraction process. And so what OMNI has done is to select the best extract manufacturer. And this company that produces Oxyphyte has basically patented it. And he has done some clinical work, and he shows that it has the ability to increase the ORAC content in plasma up to 32% more. So this is very good. And then the Oxyphyte grapeseed extracts, in terms of antioxidant, 50 times more than vitamin E.
Wow.
In terms of whitening, better than vitamin C, 20 times more than vitamin C. Of course, the best part was anti-aging, 18 times more than the fresh grapes. And of course, better than red wine. See, red wine has a compound, but as a Muslim, we can't drink wine, so the best way is to take the OMNI Grapeseed Plus.
OMNI Grapeseed.
Can't drink too much wine just because of the compound, but then you kill your liver with too much alcohol. So that I think that's
okay. So next time bila kita pergi dinner, Dato, I cheers dengan you. Cheers dengan Dato dengan ini je lah.
For those yang suka wine, okay, I'm not saying that you don't drink wine at all, but you can drink wine a little bit lah, not too much.
Yeah, sparingly, yes.
That's it. But in order for you to get this anti-aging component, better than take the grapeseed extract rather than drinking red wine for that purpose. And then, as you can see, the Oxyphyte grapeseed has the
very high ORAC value.
Yeah, the ORAC value is much higher compared to white tea extract, blueberries, green tea extract, blackcurrant extract. These are all actually superfood, but we're looking at the comparison and at least providing the best solution to our issues with free radicals. And again, we mentioned about the clinical studies on Oxyphytes. So this is well documented. So we are not saying just saying about it, but it's well documented in a way that it was done in the States, in the Health Research Study Center in Stanford. And so this shows how good these Oxyphytes in terms of providing the antioxidant level in the plasma. And acai berry, as you know, acai berry is very famous. 60% oleic acid, omega-9, can help also reduce the low density lipoprotein and high density lipoprotein levels. And free radicals 12.2 times higher than red wine. So this is what the compound that we use in Grapeseed Plus.
We're not trying to attack red wine, we're not trying to.
No. What I'm trying to say is that it gives you a solution that you don't have to drink too much. So
and a better alternative. So as you can see, it's much higher in terms of free radicals against grapevine, red wine, iron in pork liver, or fiber in burdock. So you can see the plus point of these acai berry extracts. And then they add in the grape leaf extract, and so it's a unique variety, limited time harvest, and it's a Swiss frutarome pattern. Contain a lot of polyphenols, anthocyanins, resveratrol. Resveratrol, wow.
Resveratrol is normally in the red wine, but you don't have to drink red wine. You can just take Grapeseed Extract Plus.
Even nowadays, though, if I were to go to vitamin stores and all this, if you want to just buy resveratrol extracts, it's very, very costly, you know.
Yes, I know. And then as a challenge, you can take comparison of this Grapeseed Extract Plus, and you go to any pharmacies and trying to find a similar product with 5 different types of material being combined into
it's gonna cost a fortune. It's gonna cost a fortune.
I think it's very difficult to find. You will find that you will have to buy 5 different types
of lot
bottles, to have this same level of antioxidants from Grapeseed Extract Plus. So So from this fruiterum grapevine extracts, polyphenols, anthocyanins, resveratrol, improve the skin, reduce varicose veins in your legs. Yeah. So I think this is also, and the best part will be resveratrol. And we know there's a very good anti-aging material.
Yep.
And it helps resist the UV damage to skin and delays melanin. Melanin ni kita punya tai lalat lah. So
Skin.
some people, you can observe some old people, they're starting to develop a lot of melanin on their face.
Pigmentation, skin pigmentation and all.
That shows that there's a lot of skin damage done by free radicals. And so to avoid that, we have to take some antioxidants. So this is the way to go for us. Yeah. And of course, lycopenes from tomatoes. Yeah. And this is also a patented material being included in the ingredient of Grapeseed Plus. And it's 100% natural fermentation, high stability, and as you know, lycopene is a very good antioxidant. And this lyconate, lycopene extract, is also a patented extraction process. It does improve your immune system, cardiovascular, by eliminating all the free radicals that will affect your immune, cardiovascular, prostate, and
it also helps lower cholesterol levels.
Yes,
wow.
Yes. And of course, we talk about camu from Amazon, the world's most natural vitamin C, 100 times higher than lemon. So these are the what I'm trying to say is that if you take this, then you don't have to take any more vitamin C. I think there's sufficient enough.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically it helps also on the skin. Vitamin C helps on the skin, muscle growth, hormone, and digestive system. So what we are saying is that you take 2 capsules, means 300 milligrams of the grapeseed extract in the morning, and can take another 2 at night. By the end of the day, it's about improving your self, and probably you can see the evidence. You get no wrinkles if you keep taking this product.
You get younger and younger and younger, and then you will eventually turn back into a kid.
Yeah. So I think it's my last slide, since I think you have shared the video from OMNI. And if you have any question, please do so. I would love to share. But as you know, free radicals is a big issue in terms of maintaining our health, aging process. And so it's not a waste if you invest a little bit more about taking this OMNI Grapeseed Plus. To us is something that will be good for you, maintaining your health and reducing the effect of free radicals. And I hope this talk tonight give you a bit more idea about the effect of free radicals and why we fear so much about free radicals. Especially, of course, our main fear is cancer. And as you know, until today, we are not winning the war against cancer.
Not yet.
We have been producing quite a number of new drugs and trying to basically resolve this issue of cancer, but we are not winning actually. So I think the best method is, of course, preventive. And so taking this OMNI Grapeseed extract, we hope we can avoid of getting cancer in our life. And as you know, cancer is also caused by free radicals. So at least we were taking steps towards improving ourselves and avoiding issues with cancer and other types of diseases. So with that,
let's all do our part. Let's all do our own part in the fight against aging, the fight against cancer, fight against all these attacks from outside. Let's start by taking our Grapeseed Plus every single day. All right.
Yeah.
Dato, I have a question from our member which came through a direct message asking, Dato, may I know to prevent COVID-19, is Grapeseed Plus useful?
Of course, useful, because I think what I'm seeing right now, even with vaccination, the number is going up, and
Yeah.
now we are scrambling with booster shots. But
Yep.
the whole issue is about reducing the effect of this infection. If our body is strong enough and our immune system is strong enough, and we probably will get milder kind of issues with, let's say we are vaccinated, right? And then we improve our health and we take some precaution, vitamin C, and taking this grapeseed extract improve to remove free radicals, so our body is strong enough to fight. Otherwise, if we don't have this defense system in our body, and to rely on just because of our immune response based on the vaccine, and because of our health, it may not be sufficient to fight.
Taking chances lah. That would be taking chances against the virus.
To fight this virus. This virus is very nasty. So we have to take quite a bit of things to make sure that we have ample defense system. And so,
all right,
that hopefully can answer the question.
All right, there you have it. Dato's answer. Definitely take lots of grapeseed plants. It's just like taking a better version of vitamin C, taking a better version of whatever booster. Okay, of course, we still need to take our vaccines or booster shots when
of course,
called upon.
We have to still take vaccine, but if the vaccine is only one part of the defense,
one layer of protection. It's just one layer of protection.
Just one layer.
Might as well we get 2-3 layers of protection just in case.
Yep.
Right. Now with that, we thank you, Dato, for sharing your precious experience.
My pleasure.
And knowledge with
us. Hope I entertain you guys tonight, so at least you feel better. So don't forget to take your Grapeseed
Plus
before you go to bed tonight. That's what Mika has been doing. 2 capsules. Now you got no wrinkles, so that's good.
Okay, sama-sama no wrinkles. Make sure Datin also take Dato. Make sure Datin also take. All right, remind
the goal now is to not having any wrinkles even at the age of 60 to 70.
All right. Now, Dato, thank you once again for sharing with us.
Thank you for having me tonight.
Very, very soon.
I hope I have entertained enough and give a bit more information about these free radicals, antioxidants, and Grapeseed Plus. Good night.
Terima kasih, everyone. Terima kasih. Good night, and see you again.
Good night. Stay safe.